Hello and welcome to episode number 24 of Super Califanolistic. Today we're going to talk about the power of numbers in business. In this podcast slash vlog, I'm documenting my journey on building $1 million company from scratch. So if you're curious about that as well, check out the other episodes. Usually on Sundays, I have progress reports, how that journey goes. The rest of the week, I'm usually trying to provide you with some value. While I've been focusing a lot on promoting a challenge that that I took part in, and that I really think everybody who is who's serious about making money online in any way, like with e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and so on, should take part in it. I'm also trying to cover other topics. And today, as mentioned, we are going to talk about the power of numbers. What I mean by that is, like, you cannot run a successful business if you cannot measure your actions. Like, everything you do needs to be measured in some way so you know how effective it has been. For example, if you run ads on Google or on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere else, but you're not using proper tracking pixels and tracking tools to actually figure out how many people that clicked on your ad actually ended up buying, you will never be able to know what's working and what is not working. So it's really always important to split test and to look at statistics and simply trust the number. In the end, it does not matter if you like an ad or you love a product. In the end, it matters that your customer loves it and likes it. And the only way that to figure it out is obviously to have statistics set up properly. And I know that a lot of websites lack that part. So while they have beautiful websites or beautiful online shops and run a lot of ads, when it then comes to the tracking on their website, they don't do whatever is possible to get the maximum of data back, to also structure their retargeting better and to improve their results, which means like they spend money for no reason, money they could save or money they could invest in the ads that actually are working, because they do not have proper statistics on what ad is performing well. And there is a million ways to do that. Even if you are in affiliate marketing and you're just posting your links everywhere, stuff like that, if you're just doing that, you have no measurement of which links works. Yeah, you will see people click on the link and you will see that you get commission. But if you posted a link in 20 Facebook groups and on 50 blogs in the comments and in your blog posts and so on, you will never know which of the sources actually brought you that money and what you should do more and what you should do less of. Yeah, that's why you need tools. Well, for tracking stuff on your website, it's very easy because you would use something like Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, Twitter Universal Tracking Code, LinkedIn Tracking Code, and so on. And obviously Google Tag Manager, for example, to fire certain events only when a button is clicked or stuff like that, to get feedback like, are people using these features? Are they clicking on that banner or are they ignoring it? And it's a little bit harder when it comes to the links that you share on the internet. Like, for example, on your Facebook profile page, you have the ability to set a cover picture, and in that cover picture you can have a description with a link. So the cover picture could be like, check out my amazing offer, and the description could then contain a link, but you have no measurement exactly how much money that brought to you. It will be just shown as Facebook referral traffic. It will not show up in your ads, and you don't really know, does it come from your cover picture, or does it come from the links in the sidebar of your profile, or does it come from your group? And that's where tools like bit.li come in for basic measurements. And Clickmagic, which is actually the thing I recommend because it just is so much more flexible. I've been using bit.li for so long, and I really I hate the fact that you have to pay hundreds of dollars to be able to update links. So if one of my websites move and I have that short link from bit.li in 100 places, I'm for some reason unable to set up a redirect from the old domain or the old location to the new location. I'm actually screwed simply because the links are everywhere, but they don't work anymore. So I would have to exchange the links. Whereas with Clickmagic, which starts at $17 per month after a free trial, you can at any time change the target of a link. So you put in your affiliate link. It would also help you, maybe you're selling, supplements or something as an affiliate, and you post your affiliate link everywhere and it works, but for some reason you change the supplement that you're promoting, to another offer. Maybe the one package that you were selling doesn't sell anymore, so you change the link, and you can simply update the link, and all your existing links will then redirect to the new location. And it's really great because it also works for paid advertising, like when you do solo ad advertising, which is like really great way to get people straight to your website, and where you usually would not have any way to measure it unless like attaching Google UTM parameters to the link. You can then simply even assign the cost per click or cost per acquisition and so on, and it will calculate like how many clicks did you get, how much money did you pay, how much profit did you make if there's a sales page and you track it. So, and this way, like for example, if you have a couple of solo ad vendors or other sources where you get people from, you can then assign like theoretically, like posting in Facebook groups doesn't cost you a thing. In reality, it costs you your time or the time of somebody else. So you could just estimate a number. How long does it usually take? How long do you have to be active every day to like promote one link, to post one link, like very stealthy, so people don't feel that you're just pushing your product. And then you could use that as your like costs. Like you can then look at, okay, that your total cost for this link was like, I don't know, the hour you worked for it, and then you will see, is it profitable or not? And you may notice like that Facebook marketing in groups is highly lucrative for you, or that it's a waste of your time. And it's really important to do that. Or if you look at your YouTube channel, where you have like a couple of links in the top header, in the header graphics and the cover picture as well, and there you could play around and change the icons of those links. Obviously you would have to change the fav icon on the website itself that it's linking to, but by changing them, maybe more people click on it. If more people click on it, well, you will know it works better. And only if you have a trackable link that like shows you, okay, people clicked on that specific link and they bought, you will know what to do, what works, what doesn't work. And that's where Clickmagic is actually great, because well, with BitLI, if I have a URL like mywebsite.com and I want to make a BitLI link, it will create one link out of it, but it will not create, I cannot create two different BitLI links and put one on Facebook and one on my YouTube cover and see then the results for each of them differently. But with Clickmagic, I can create as many different links for the same target as I want. And what it also allows, which is even better, is like it allows me split testing. So which means, for example, ClickFunnels has like I think 5 different pages that I can promote for their trial. So now I could set up 5 different links and always try to figure out which one to put where. Or I simply create one link and add all those 5 and say like each of the links of the target should get 20% of the traffic. Then I can put that one link everywhere. And then after 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 people clicking on the links over a certain period of time, I can then look at like, where did I get the best results? So and then now, okay, I remove the rest from the split test and only keep the one with the best results, and start focusing promoting only that one page instead of like figuring out like which of the 5 pages I should share this time. And that's really like a great advantage if you have the power of numbers. It's like, I don't know, it saves you time because it will tell you what you do not need to do anymore, and it will tell you what you should focus more on. Therefore, it will increase your income. Even if you only stop doing the stuff that doesn't bring anything, you may only lose like 10, maybe 20% of your revenue, but you will gain so much more time. And if you then would focus that 20%, that additional time that you have on the things that work, you will get more than the 20% revenue back that you lost for not doing the stuff that doesn't work. And the power of number in business is also very important when it comes to other things. Like, for example, like on the funnel page that I finally finished yesterday, and where by tomorrow the first 1,000 people will be coming or will be landing thanks to solo ad campaigns. It's like, how to say, like I just need to figure out, like I need 500 people on the page to see like if the page itself works. Then I know, is it profitable the way it is with solo ads or is it not? And then I can work on, if it's a bigger funnel with multiple steps, I need 500 people to see like the whole process and how many people opt in, how many people buy, how many people buy the upsell. And then I can scale up. Then I know like how much can I, like I have then a kind of like an average number, how much profit I make when 500 people end up on the website. And based on that, I can then like define how much I can spend on advertising in order to still make profit and not like lose money. And if you don't know these numbers, if you're just like a lot of companies I know, they unfortunately, they keep spending money on Facebook. At the end of the month, they look how much they spent and they look at their profit, and then it's like, okay, we lost thousands of dollars. Or even on daily basis, it's like, okay, we lost thousands of dollars, but they never bothered to really figure out like what's the difference between the ads that made them profit and the ads where nothing works. Yeah, what's the difference between the target audiences and so on. And it's really important to do that. It's also really important to use everything at your disposal. So not just focus on like creating one Facebook ad and that's it, but then think about like creating retargeting campaigns, even on Google, yeah, and on Facebook, of course. So those people you already paid, they were already interested to see what you offer, but they just decided not to buy. So maybe with retargeting, you can get them to buy, and it will cost you less than trying to find fresh people who are interested. And it's really, overall, your cost is then of course bigger because you paid for getting them one time and then you paid for getting them back, but it still will be cheaper than trying to find another person to get there one time. Yeah. So you see where I'm getting at, those power numbers. And it really applies to everything. On every level in business, numbers are very important. Yeah, you don't have to like be able to do your own accounting, but you need to be able to do basic mathematics to know, for example, okay, if I sell a $6,000 coaching, I can spend $5,999 on advertising to get one client and still make $1 profit. It will then obviously not be a great idea, because like in order to make thousands of dollars, I would have to make thousands of coachings per month. Yeah, but then you know your numbers, and then you can also ask yourself, does it seem reasonable that if I can spend whatever, let's say you can spend $5,000 for the $6,000 coaching, yeah, does it seem reasonable that for $5,000 of advertising I will find one person who is willing to sign up? Well, to me it seems reasonable. Like if I can spend $5,000 on advertising on all platforms, it shouldn't be too hard to get one person on this planet who says like, okay, that offer seems worth the $6,000, I'm gonna pay it now. Yeah, actually I know a fitness coach who offers like basically it's like virtual personal training. So he's not there with you, he just guides you a little bit through WhatsApp or something like that, or Facebook Messenger, and he actually sells like 6 months trainings worth $6,000, and he sells them very, very well. Yeah, and so like, where people would say like, who's gonna pay $6,000 for like not even having a personal trainer there with him? He has such a great sales pitch and everything that only from a free webinar, like a video replay that replays and people can watch, he gets like the onboarding calls and has a 1 hour call with them and has insane sign-up rates, insane conversion rates then with the calls, because his call is also perfect and its program delivers value. Yeah, and so people pay him $6,000 so he's available like 2 or 3 days per week in a group phone call, and the rest of the time like just replies to you in Messenger. Yeah, and provides you with material. Like he spends some time at the beginning creating a workout plan and provides you with material, but overall like, it's like if you go to a gym and get a trainer there to work with you specifically, it will probably be cheaper depending on where you live, of course. Yeah, but he basically took advantage of the internet and the power of numbers, realizing if he sells it for $6,000, it will mean he will have less stress because he needs less clients to make a nice income. Yeah, but it also will give him more money to spend on advertising to acquire each one of those clients. And it will just be like, yeah, again, he has more money to get one client. Therefore, it's just a matter of can he manage with advertising. If he runs advertising, he also has a great YouTube channel and so on, so people come from there. But if he were still running advertising, it would only matter like, is it possible with $5,000, $4,000, $3,000 in advertising to get one person to sign up? I'm sorry you can see or hear that I'm tired. Yeah, like I was working till I think 3 a.m. in the morning yesterday to finish like the latest vlog and so on, and finish some other stuff. But yeah, it's like really, really like important to understand the power of numbers. That said, yeah, like I'm gonna post the link to Clickmagic down below, because I really think like if you're doing something with affiliate links or even with tracking the links from your advertising better, it's a great tool to have. It may take you some time to learn it, so before you start the trial, maybe before that, already look into some YouTube tutorials. And yeah, I'm also curious, like those of you who already run some kind of business, who is actually like really using every possible way of advertising, meaning like when you get people from Facebook and Instagram, do you retarget them as well on Google? Yeah, or do you just set up Facebook retargeting? Do you actually check the performance of each ad that you're running, or do you just like, well, at the end of the day, I have profit, so who cares? Yeah. Leave your feedback and questions in the comments below, and thank you for watching, and talk to you again tomorrow in another episode of Super CaliFunnalistic. Till then, bye bye.